Class Act, where we visit some of the best of what the tri-state area has to offer. Schools educating and inspiring the next generation of brilliant minds, each one with a different story that sets them apart.
We are packed to the gills in this gymnasium.
At each stop we've made along the way, our mission has been to highlight the incredible opportunities these schools provide and students' remarkable achievements.
I really love how the school empowers the students to do more.
In 3+ seasons, we've made 16 stops all across the tri-state area. Brooklyn to Queens and the Bronx to Westchester, Long Island, and New Jersey, even my hometown of Mahwah. Thousands of students setting their alarms early, marching bands, cheerleaders, step teams, sports teams, and more, all filling gymnasiums before the clock even strikes 5 a.m., all to show us what their school is made of.
Tell them they're going to be on television. Everybody gets up early. #1 in the county, top 100 in the state.
And boy, have we been impressed. Now, we take a look back at some of the best for this school year, while also checking in with some of our past favorites. This is our Best in Class.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the CBS News New York Class Act Special. This is the type of welcome that we expect when we bring Class Act to your school. I'm Chris Wragge. Thanks for being with us. We are highlighting some of the greatest schools that we have had a chance to visit the last 3.5 seasons, including all of our schools here in 2025. And would you look at this crowd here at Essex County Newark Tech? This was one of our favorite stops. We got the welcome of a lifetime, and we cannot tell you how great the energy is at this school. We can proudly say this school year was our best yet. This year alone, we had a live talent show, a special dedication to a band teacher that served his community for 4 decades, a state-of-the-art ambulance simulator here, a hydroponics lab, and did we mention live chickens on campus? So we've got it all for you. So here we are, live at Essex County Newark Tech, and I want to bring in the man of the hour, Principal Williams, the good doctor. What a school. And we had such a blast here. And you talk about a great 2025. This was the highlight of our year. We want to thank you for being such a gracious host. What was it like having CBS live in your gymnasium at about 4:45 in the morning on that day?
It wasn't just the fact that you were here. It was the fact of how you told the story. And I love it because the story wasn't necessarily about me or the big bosses.
Yeah.
It was about the students, their hard work, their dedication, their commitment to academic excellence.
And that's what we love about these students here, all honor roll members for the first semester. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, you talk about, cream of the crop, but you have got such a great student body here. We were so impressed with the programs. We were so impressed with the enthusiasm that day. Everything here from, the ambulance simulator, which is a one-of-its-kind type thing that you offer its students, and kind of the different twists on the vocational school that you have here.
Yeah, so when you talk about the ambulance twist, when I think about Kiona and Hannah in EMT, when I think about Warisha and Vernil, who were dental hygienists, and I think about Lewis and Shakur in welding, like just the fact that these students, they come here each and every day, they're working hard, and they're preparing themselves for college and career.
Let's give everybody at home a look back on that special Class Act from this fall. We again thank you for having us here at Essex County Newark Tech, but for those of you at home who didn't see it, take a look at this.
Thank you.
Wow. Talk about a great way to kick off season 4 of Class Act. One of the crown jewels in Essex County Schools of Technology, Newark Tech, and we have brought the energy here this morning. DJ Eddie Boa helping us keep the energy alive here in Newark. Some great programs. Second to none in the state of New Jersey. We're at Essex County's Newark Tech in Newark, New Jersey. A place that's got some incredible programs. The vocational technical school, as we mentioned, those stereotypes are gone. This place is an educational hotbed. One of the mantras here, they expect excellence of everyone. This is a blue ribbon school. U.S. News and World Reports rates it one of the best high schools in the entire country in its category. It's also a dual enrollment program school, college credit school. They do it all here.
We are a county vocational high school. We accept students that live in one of the 22 cities in Essex County. And just to see, we have over 375 students who came out to be a part of this amazing event. We're so excited and thankful to CBS decided to highlight us.
You know what? Basketball is king here, too. Gentlemen, let me see the backs of these jackets. Look at this. How great is that? Three-peat, sectional champs. They do it all here. Tony, we're going to send it back to you. But we've had some great class acts. The energy here in Newark this morning has not been met anywhere else in our last 4 years, Tony.
You're right. That is
Well, that just gives you an idea of what a great school Essex County Newark Tech is, the programs, everything. When you look back now, were you surprised that it turned out as great as it did, the program?
I was confident that we would show up. I didn't think that we would have over 500 kids, though. I actually thought it was maybe 200, but to have 500 kids, and they showed up, and then the parents were here. I mean, I was totally blown away.
It was awesome, and you guys were so loud that day. It was great. I want to talk to some of the students that were involved. What did you think after the fact?
I thought it was amazing because my mom and my aunt and majority of my family members were extremely excited to see me on TV for the first time. I sent it to a lot of them and they were like, oh my gosh, that's so cool.
You deserved it because you were great. What about you? I mean, what was the school saying in the hours after that? I mean, you had literally a pep rally for about 700 people here.
Of course, the school was ecstatic about it, but looking back at the videos and the comments in the YouTube section and saying, wow, I love the energy of the school. I mean, it looked amazing from there, but being at the school, you don't realize it every day because that's just what we experience every day at the school. That's the expectation that we have for ourselves.
Are you still first in your class?
I am.
Atta girl. You keep up the good work, young lady. You talk about the different comments, and you talk about people now knowing what Essex County Newark Tech is all about. How great is that to have seen that reaction?
It was really good to be able to represent the medical CTE. It's something that's made my high school experience incredible. So I was really grateful to be able to represent it. And the reaction from like our schoolmates, our teachers, the principal, was incredible to see everyone.
That's awesome. You guys did such a great job, and I know you're a showman. So how do you top that performance? You were such a star that day, and a lot of people have been talking about you.
Well, I'm gonna say at home and like with my family, it's just like constantly reminders. Like every time I see them, they're like, "Oh my gosh, we're so proud of you, so proud of you." And then also in the school, it's like I walk around and my friends are like, "Oh, look, you did that and that," and I was like, it's just cool that I have the opportunity to do all that stuff.
Well, you see, they're cheering for you now. That was the great thing about Essex County Newark Tech was the student body, the energy in this gymnasium was palpable, and that's what Class Act is all about. We're going to revisit some of the other schools we've had the pleasure of visiting coming up right after this.
Next, we head to Long Island to check back in with Commack High School.
Everywhere you went, everyone just talked about, we were on CBS. Oh my gosh, did you see that bit?
And Ram Country is going strong at Lodi High School. How these schools are still buzzing after their Class Act visits.
It was one of the most talented bunch of students we've seen yet. Mount Vernon's Denzel Washington School of the Arts, and they're getting ready for even more performances. How these students have still been keeping busy. And welcome back to our Class Act special. For those of you who are not familiar, Class Act is our initiative here at CBS New York, where we visit some of the greatest schools in the tri-state area. Great student body, great programs, great administrators, and we like to bring some great stories home to you. We'd like you to take a look at a school in New Jersey that we had the pleasure of visiting. From an on-hands medical curriculum to an agricultural program with a hydroponics lab. And of course, something you've never seen before, chickens on campus. Welcome to Lodi High School in Lodi, New Jersey. As you can hear, it is a Class Act Friday, and we are thrilled to show off this Bergen County High School that has shown up like a champion. Reminders all over this school to do things like a champion. Want to be a doctor, a nurse, maybe be able to save somebody's life using CPR? Here at Lodi High School, they have a med lab that resembles a real-life hospital room It's got state-of-the-art equipment, and these kids are getting state-of-the-art hands-on training.
It's amazing, especially since these types of technology are only available in tech schools and specialized schools, but we have the opportunity for all of these amazing things and to be exposed to everything.
Another added advantage for these future physicians, webinars with doctors all over the country, internships at Hackensack Medical, and students get to witness a live surgery every year.
Lodi offers a program that no other school in the county can offer. An agri-science course that is highly sought after, and it gives kids first hands-on experience.
The chickens are a great source of pride and comfort for the students, especially those in this club who specialize in sustainability, agriculture, and veterinary science.
Because of this club, I really started to consider environmental science, landscape architecture, just something to do with the environment.
How about this, huh? Lodi High School. We're in New Jersey. We're not out in Pennsylvania. We're in New Jersey, baby, Bergen County.
My personal favorite, this sign. The art department working overtime this week for this Class Act Friday. We thank you guys so much. We cannot thank these students enough.
We're checking back in with everybody just to see what the experience was like. And I guess as we sit here and talk now, what was it like for you in the days, I guess the hours and the days after we featured Lodi?
The day of was an incredible high, and I feel like the high continued for quite a while. I feel like as a district, I feel like Lodi is a little bit of a secret. Not that many people know all the unique programming we have here.
What did the kids think about it? I'm sure they probably had quite a bit to say. What were some of the reactions you heard from kids?
I think they're really, they were kind of in shock that we were so interesting, because this is just what they're used to. This is our school. We have chickens. We have a great pre-med program. We have all these great things going on, and this is just their life. And I think part of them didn't realize, wow, this is different. This is unique.
We now head out to Long Island on our 2025 look back at some of our greatest class acts. We now want to visit Commack High School once again, where we had everything from a world-class trading floor to a retiring music teacher who spent over 4 decades at the school. Here's a look at Commack High School out on the island. This student body is electric. We're at Commack High School here in Suffolk County. You talk about a place that is a crown jewel. #1 in the county, top 100 in the state, top 1,000 in the entire nation. About 1,800 kids walk the halls here in this high school. It's got a college campus feel that specializes in real-world preparation.
We are so incredibly proud of everything that we offer, but we really couldn't do it without the staff, the community, and really our kids.
Yeah.
We really do believe in everything that we do here, and it's really for our kids.
You learn so much in so many different business classes, but to put that to the test, it's an incredible opportunity.
Let's make some money!
And with the opening bell, this Bloomberg trading floor, custom built for Commack High School, is up and running, and the kids get a front row seat to market fluctuations and financial literacy.
Not a ton of schools have the IB programs, you know, and so getting to take IB music theory, getting to take IB theater, and getting to learn the history of what I love is super important, and I can carry that over into my college career.
It's an amazing opportunity. We get to engage in college-level courses, really, and it's international standards.
These future litigators have been at the top of their game all year, a Final Four legal team on Long Island.
It's really amazing because during mock trial competitions and practices, we're able to immerse ourselves in the experience firsthand of being in a trial.
The Cougarettes here at Commack have 28 national championships.
It's been the most amazing program ever. Being able to share this with my 4 captains and going to all the competitions together. We won 2 national trophies this past year.
I love it. That's the end of season 3 of Class Act here on CBS News New York. A massive success.
In the hours and the days after we came and featured Commack, what was the response like? What was the reaction like?
Overall, it was just an overwhelming sense of pride in what we do here and our community. And everywhere you went, everyone just talked about, we were on CBS. Oh my gosh, did you see that bit? Did you see this? So it lasted quite a while.
It was really cool. All the teachers would come up to me telling me how great of a job I did. So it felt very good.
Were you surprised at all that you had as much enthusiasm and as much of a response as you did that time of day?
Honestly, no. I think that when we have pretty much any event here, because as we said that day, you know, the high school is really our main street. It's the center of the community.
Just some of the amazing sights and sounds of the extremely talented kids at the Denzel Washington School of the Arts as we continue to visit some of the best schools we had a chance to visit in 2025. This school in Mount Vernon certainly stood up to its famous namesake and brought us our very first ever live talent show. We are at the Denzel Washington School of the Arts, and as you can see, a little bit of a different venue for us. We've kind of given up on the gymnasium, and we are now in the auditorium because you want to talk about talent. There is such great talent here, and we cannot wait to showcase some of the future stars of the stage and the screen.
They've given us so many opportunities to just grow in our craft in a way that we wouldn't have been able to at other schools.
Mr. and Mrs. Much.
People say it's like they think of a performing arts school as like High School the Musical. It really feels like that. You'll be in the hallway, you hear people singing, doing their thing.
With an enrollment around 450 students, you audition to get in. And when you get in, it's not just about making the most of your opportunities, it's also about making the grade.
It challenges you artistically, but also academically, because with this you also learn how to balance classes.
One of the many hallmarks of this school, so many of the teachers are performers themselves. Everybody loves Denzel. The school comes alive when he walks the halls.
When he comes, he literally calls kids on the stage. He, do a Q&A with them intimately. He'll step down into the crowd and he'll talk. I feel like, and so they think, wow, he's so down to earth. He's, relatable and accessible. I think for them, it's like, wow, I see this person in the flesh and I can actually probably be just like him.
The strength of my life. But I'll be moving on.
I appreciate you guys being here. I just want the world to see how much we have to offer. We have great talent, great spirit, great community, great energy, and I want everyone to be able to be a part of this celebration.
So it's been just about a year since we visited the Denzel Washington School of the Arts, and every once in a while you get a chance to catch up with the student body. We talked to the folks at Denzel Washington and they updated us on how big an impact Class Act had on their school.
I'm still doing school productions, including my most recent ones, Buena Vista Social Club and A Night at Broadway, and I recently had the greatest opportunity of taking a master class with Broadway star Shoshana Bean.
We're trying to get to the place where we become more of an open art school, where we can pull kids from everywhere, from Westchester and the city, because we had so many students who wanted to come, but because of, Mount Vernon, you could have to live in Mount Vernon. So I'm hoping they reconsider that, because this would really create a larger talent pool. And I think that showcased the talent here. That particular event, the Class Act, really gave us a lot of exposure.
And there are so many more schools than the ones we've shown you here. Just ahead, we go way back to some of the very first Class Acts we've done and see what's changed since we last checked in and how they continue to excel.
It's official. The best Fridays are Class Act Fridays.
This crowd is incredible.
Chris Wragge is shining a light on local high schools across the tri-state.
Learning like that makes me feel like, wow, when I get out there, I'm going to be so prepared.
Like the amazing students at Newark Tech.
They do it all here.
We are just so excited to have CBS to visit what we call our home away from home.
And your home team could be next.
Newark Tech has turned out.
Class Act with Chris Wragge. Scan here to sign up.
Our Class Act journey down memory road goes way back further than just 2025. We've had the honor of visiting schools all across the tri-state area over the past 3+ years. We've done everything from highlight charities to programs that are all about inclusion to starting this journey at my alma mater at Mahwah High School in Mahwah, New Jersey. Here now is a look back at some of our most memorable Class Acts that we hold near and dear in our hearts.
It all started here, my home, Mahwah High School. It was February 3rd, 2023, the heavenly birthday of Marcus Cale, a young man taken way too early.
The worst thing, and it's almost making me tear up, is for your child to be forgotten. And you never, ever want your child to be forgotten. So for that one moment that you were there and spotlighting Marcus and what we're doing, it was just beyond thrilling. It gave us such a good feeling that we can share our story with the world, you know, and our community, and knowing that other people are going to be listening and giving us support.
Marcus's sudden cardiac death rocked the Cale family, stunned the Mahwah community, and started a movement testing students' heart health to ensure future lives would be saved. We could not thank George and Debbie enough for letting us tell Marcus's story.
I thought you guys did a great job. I mean, we're not that familiar with TV and broadcasting, but you guys came in. It was so well organized. You had the students organized, and you just orchestrated it so well and choreographed everything. But I think there was just such energy in the gym at, again, 5:30 in the morning.
From Mahwah to Elizabeth, New Jersey, home of the largest Relay for Life in the United States. Cardinal Spellman in New York had us moving to the music. The all-night dance-a-thon raised over $25,000 for 50 on-campus clubs. Cresskill High School flooded by Hurricane Ida and then decimated by the pandemic. This high school persevered and pressed on.
We're here at Cresskill Middle School and High School. It is a great comeback story.
A CBS favorite, Edward R. Murrow High School in Brooklyn.
We're still talking about it to this day.
One of the most diverse schools in the 5 boroughs, we helped unveil an incredible on-campus mural honoring the school's famous and rich history.
The overall experience, the interactions throughout the day, the morning, students speaking about just being a part of it.
Staying in Brooklyn, James Madison High School dedicated their football field to a 9/11 hero and alum in a class act to remember. Love farm to table? Then Francis Lewis High School on Long Island is the place for you. A superior culinary curriculum supported by a rooftop greenhouse. And not to be outdone, Sophie the Turtle, the real star of the show. The crowds turned out in Newark at Newark Arts High School. More stage and screen talent than we could profile. Hello, Oyster Bay High School on Long Island. World champion fencers training at a world-class high school. One of my favorite stops, Phillipsburg High School on the border of New Jersey and Pennsylvania.
When we had a chance to look back on it, reflect, it was really, truly a special day for the kids.
Inclusion is the name of the game here, and we were blown away by this student body.
Our goal has always been to focus and to just bring attention to our students. So you helped kind of take that to the next level. So, you know, we're forever grateful to CBS for that.
Other top spots, West Hempstead High School on Long Island, Morristown High School in New Jersey. Class act proving each and every time we are in good hands. This platform is for the kids, and the kids, as you can see, love it, and we love it too.
So our Class Act 2025 run is far from over. We need you to submit your submissions to us, but before we go, we want to thank you once again, Dr. Williams. Essex County Newark Tech, what a gem, and we were so happy to be here.
We just thank you for all of your support. Education is the one profession that creates every profession. Yeah. So the way you guys have highlighted education is truly to be commendable. So we have something from you, for you, on behalf of our county executive, Joseph DiVincenzo. And our superintendent, Dr. Peterson.
Wait a second.
Dr. Peterson is going to present it with it. Chris Wragge, you're an honorary terrier.
Our class acts are far from over. Season 4 is just getting started, and we want to hear from you. If you'd like to get your school booked on our class act tour, send in your submissions, and maybe, just maybe, we'll come to your campus. If you have what it takes, write in. We can't wait to come see you.